I have been obsessed with the bebot makeup trend we've been seeing recently. Bebot, if you didn't know, is Tagalog slang for baddie, basically. So I really want to try this, but I am a white girl. This comes from a deep, deep place of cultural appreciation. I really hope this comes across that way, so I want to say a big salamat to every Filipino baddie who has paved the way. I did a bunch of research on this trend, and I feel like the overall consensus is that this is about having clean, bronzed skin, a frosty, smoky eye, and then defined brows and defined lips. So we're starting with skin. I'm using my normal Urban Decay Face Bond foundation. I am trying to be more of a brush person though. I always just use my own hands and it looks fine, but then my hands are like disgusting after. I'm trying out the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for the first time. My dark circles go crazy, so we're just trying to cover that up. The skin is looking pretty good and I tend to go with slightly more tan products in the wintertime anyway, but I am gonna go in with a little bit of the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer just to brighten it up. Also, I'm not seeing a lot of blush in these looks, so I'm hoping that bronzer will like accomplish the same goal of adding life to my face. I don't have an eyebrow pencil, so I'm just gonna use this little express brow to kind of fill them in a bit, and then we're gonna carve it out with some concealer to add definition. I have pretty small brows though anyway, so it's not like we have too much to work with. Unrelated though, I was thinking about bleaching my brows. I just think it would be fun. Also, I have bangs, so you won't be able to see it most of the time anyway. Let me know what you think. For eyes, I definitely want to keep it on the frosty side. I've also seen a lot of people using like a light blue, and I think that would be really cute. I'm gonna mix two different products here. I'm using the Wanderous Rush palette, and I'm just going in with the shade Charge all over the lid. I mean, right off the bat, that's just so pretty. And then I'm adding the Urban Decay Glazed Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Frost Boss. It's so pretty, and like I love the way it catches the light. The eyes are definitely frosty. Now we just need to add some smoke to that. I'm gonna do a little bit of brown shadow right around the eye, and then we're gonna tightline with black and wing it out a tiny bit. I am already loving this, but it is just in my bones to add a little bit of a wing, so that's like the smallest wing I've done in my whole life. That has to be allowed. I'm tightlining the bottom with black liner too. I feel like this look is very much about the eyes, but in a subtle way, and tightlining does that. For mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Panorama, which I have been so obsessed with as of late. Is it insane if I add more of the blue frostiness at this point? Whatever, I'm doing it, full send. The lips are gonna make this so 2000s. We're using a brown lip liner, and then we're gonna go crazy with gloss. I just like to smudge it with my finger. Sorry if that's illegal. Like, that lip is so pretty. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of eyeshadow into the middle so that the lips are even frostier. That's such a gag, are you kidding me? I just need to figure out what to do with my hair. I feel like the most authentic version would be either a side bang or a poof, both of which are very scary to me. Okay, final look. The side bang is crazy, but if we're being 2000s accurate, this is what it was. I feel gorgeous. Thank you so much for letting me borrow this trend. I hope it did it justice. Okay, thank you, love you, bye.